What's up, everyone, and welcome to the third episode of my Let's Play here in the Infinia realm hosted by Grayson. Last episode, I said that we'd be looking at the Nether Hub and the main spawn area, but we're actually still working on those things, so instead of that, I will just show some quick previews of them, and then we'll get on to what this episode is about. I haven't been playing very much lately because I was sick for a couple of weeks with the COVID, but now I'm feeling better, and so we can jump back into it. Lately, to take a break, I've been following some players around in Spectator just to see what they are doing. And in doing so, I discovered that Mr. Meatplow has been going on some crazy exciting adventures. He's been fighting some bosses, he's been exploring some dungeons, he's just been doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So, this episode is going to be me following him around in spectator mode, just kind of spying on his adventure. I'll also talk a little bit more about the mods that we are using, so if you like what you see, you'll be able to play with them in your own worlds. Or, if you would like to play in this world, check the video description for a link to my Discord. From there, you can talk to the host of this realm to see if there is still space available. He has been recruiting a lot of players lately, but there's still some space available, and we're always on the lookout for good builders, storytellers, role players, or really just anyone who loves Minecraft. Or even if the realm isn't for you, you can still join my Discord. It is a Minecraft community where you can share your builds, look for players, talk to me about redstone, or anything else Minecraft related that you would like to do. But without further ado, let's jump into the video. Our adventure started when Meatplow found a Herobrine block. These things are super scary. Herobrine is absolutely terrifying. It actually scared me whenever I was testing them to see what they do. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing Herobrine in this episode. Meatplow decided to play it safe and continue on his adventure, and I really don't blame him. The Herobrine is absolutely terrifying. And I believe that the Herobrine structure, as well as most of the other custom structures, comes from the add-on More Simple Structures by iCorbin, which I will try to remember to link in the video description. And these fancy ores, such as this aluminum, comes from the Better On Bedrock add-on, which I will also try to link in the video description. But if I forget to link either one of them, let me know in the comments and I will send you it there. But since we're not fighting Herobrine, let's continue with our adventure. Also, phantoms are spawning during the day, and I don't really understand why. Is that like a new thing? Can phantoms spawn during the daytime now? Let me know in the comments if this is true. I guess it could be one of the add-ons messing with the way that phantoms spawn, but just let me know if phantoms now spawn in vanilla during the day. That would be super interesting. That would make phantoms even more annoying. Almost as annoying as these enchanted skeletons that shoot like 15 arrows. They have rapid fire bows, I don't know exactly which add-on adds the enchanted versions of your average mob. I tried to look and I just couldn't figure out which one added it. If I figure it out, I will let you know in a pinned comment or in the video description or in a later episode. But these skeletons are horrible for early game. If you run into one of these and you don't have a shield or armor, they shoot like 15 arrows, just rapid fire. They have little miniguns. Even just normal skeletons can be frustrating, especially when they gang up on you. But I'm going to look in this chest before Meatplow gets to it, and it spawned a Willager. I didn't know that would happen. That's crazy. The Willager is one of the bosses added by the add-on Better On Bedrock, and his attack patterns are nuts. That was crazy. You can't even get close to him, and he has, exceptional range, too. I really hope Meatplow has a bow or something, and he's getting harassed by that baby zombie. Oh, goodness. But this should be an interesting fight. I've never even seen how the Willager attacks. And, look at that. He can hit you, 20 blocks away. That's crazy. Oh, and he has, a little defensive hole now, too. And then Meatplow's getting harassed by creepers and phantoms. Oh, goodness. It's a good thing he has those golden apples, because this is going to be a very difficult fight.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. How I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me naked, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Hey, he did it! Good job, Meatplow. That was super duper cool. I had a lot of fun editing that video, playing with different effects. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. But he got a top hat for beating the Willager. He also got a plushie for beating it, so stay tuned till the end where I'll be showing off the plushie and everything else that he got on this epic adventure. But now we're gonna go down this scary well, because apparently there's something underneath here, and oh, look at that. There's like every crafting table or workstation or whatever you would have called them, like... This is really cool. I like this. Like, if you came across this, like, right off the bat, you wouldn't have to worry about any of your workstations. You know, it even has, like, respawn anchors and stuff like that. That's crazy. Oh, and there's potions in that cauldron. How interesting. This place looks super duper cool. Man, like, Meatplow knew that there was a dungeon underneath the wells, but if I'd have come across it, I wouldn't have even guessed that there was something inside the well. Like, that's super cool. I believe this is also part of that structure mod, but there's zombie pits. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. You know, if you weren't paying attention, you might fall in there and get overwhelmed. I'm really excited to see what this dungeon has to offer. I really like the skeleton skulls. You know, if I was playing in survival, I'd be picking up all of those. I love using those as decoration. I tend to farm charged creepers every thunderstorm just to get some skeleton skulls. You know, but I'm really excited to see what this has to offer. You know, I'm curious if there's like a boss room or special loot rooms. We shall just have to see. So far, it looks pretty crazy. There's tons of spawners, tons of mobs. It's super dark. You know, he got snuck up on by that spider. Lots of poison spiders, too. He seems to always be poisoned. And with all these spawners, you know, you could really make a crazy mob farm. You know, like triple spawners in every room. Like, I bet some of them are within simulation distance of each other, so you could stand in the middle and maybe just spawn, like, you know, 6 or 9 or 12 spawners at once. You know, that'd be pretty nuts. We're not really allowed to do redstone farms in this realm, you know, mainly because we're just trying to cut down on lag. You know, you can still build them as long as they're not like super crazy, you know, but if everyone builds, you know, some crazy like farms, it just gets laggy in realms. So, you know, like just imagine if it was like lagging pretty hardcore while Meatplow was trying to do this dungeon, you know, like fighting hundreds of mobs while you know, losing frames is not very fun. You know, every frame matters when you're trying to clear out pits of zombies. But really quick, I will switch to music during this little dungeon adventure so that you can see his fighting with all of its epic glory. But let me just remind you that if you like this video, please don't forget to like, favorite, share, and subscribe. It really helps me out, it makes me happy, and it allows me to keep making videos. And a big shout out to all of my subscribers who came back to watch yet another exciting adventure. It is because of you that I can keep making videos, so you are totally awesome and I love you all. And it looks like there are some traps in this place. I really, really like that. I wish that more of the dungeons in Minecraft had traps like this. Like these little lava traps are really cool. Oh, and look, there's endermites. That's really cool. I feel like this is the least known vanilla mob. The endermite. Leave a comment if you know what an endermite is and if you've ever seen one in game. Or leave a comment if you have no idea what an endermite is and you think I'm lying that it's in vanilla. Endermites are these little purple creatures that sometimes spawn very, very rarely when you throw an ender pearl. The main use for them is that Endermen hate them, so you can use them to make Enderman Farm in the end. But other than that, it's one of the rarest mobs to actually stumble across. So I really like that there's Endermite spawners in this dungeon. That really helps, broadcast their existence. I played this game for 12 years or something before I even saw an Endermite. I didn't even know they existed. This dungeon is just so cool. Again, I think it's part of the More Simple Structures by iCorbin, but it also might be a part of Better On Bedrock. I looked through both of the list and I don't see this specific structure, and so I'm not 100% sure, but the More Simple Structures by iCorbin adds at least 74 new structures, 12 mobs, 12 food, and a bunch of other stuff, like 8 new craftable items, and all kinds of other things including music discs. I'm not sure where these dripstone guys come from though, or these zombie horses. I can't actually find them on any of the lists that I've been looking at, but I'm assuming it's part of the More Simple Structures by iCorbin. And there is a slight possibility that it could be from add-ons that I don't know about. I think I know about the majority of them. I've actually asked the host to send me a list of all of the add-ons so that I can look through them and let you guys know exactly what comes from where. And so if I learn something new, I will be sure to add a pinned comment or in the video description and tell you what comes from where. But if I had to place money on it, I would say it's the More Simple Structures by Corbin, because I know for a fact that there are things that he added that aren't actually in his lists. Like the Herobrine isn't on the webpage anywhere that I can find, but it's definitely from him because the item name, if you give yourself the item, it has his name at the very beginning of it. So it's definitely from his structure. But this thing is just huge. I mean, look at this. It's like bigger than a big mine shaft. Big mine shafts take forever to explore, and this is just as big as those, if not bigger. There's tons and tons of loot. There's loot in all the barrels, so many skulls, and just so many crazy spawners and mobs. This is a whole lot of fun. Stuff like this really makes me want to switch to survival so that I can get the full experience of these add-ons. And I'm actually planning on switching to survival once we can go to the Nether in the end and everything is fully opened up. I'm not necessarily one to bottleneck my gameplay. I really don't like early game. I hate using iron gear and stuff like that. And so my current plan is once the host opens up the Nether in the end and the world boundaries and all that other good stuff, I think I'll do some long plays of me in survival where I talk about tips and tricks and stuff like that. And even though there are mods, a lot of the advancement will be vanilla. It'll also give me a chance to explore the mods even further so that I can let all of you know exactly what all is added by each add-on and, how to navigate them. Maybe give you some tips and tricks on using the mods like Better On Bedrock or the structure mods by Corbin or the 10 to 15 other add-ons that we have on here. The host of this realm really likes the add-ons, and so having a bunch of them, it does kind of make it confusing to know what comes from where, but I will do my best to organize it so that, if you like one or two of the add-ons, you can play with them in your own worlds, and hopefully I'll give you an idea of what all you can do with them and, how to advance through them to make it easy and nice. I'm always trying to simplify things and explain them so that if anyone's interested, they can, inform themselves about how things work or what things can do. And as always, if you have any questions at all, just let me know in the comments and I will do my best to answer them. But before moving on to Meatplow's house and what all he obtained by going on this crazy adventure, I will stop rambling now, switch back to music, and let you enjoy the rest of his adventure.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race, every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way, had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. And I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't have to plan it, I can go change my fate. You won't understand it, all alone, that's okay. People I can't stand them, they don't want me to change. Keep me where I'm standing, and I don't wanna be where I am. And I want something more, take a chance. It could be possibly my last dance, my last dance. And I don't wanna let myself down, myself.
And that's it! He successfully made it through the dungeon, he explored pretty much all of it, and didn't die a single time. Good job, Meatplow. Let's go back to his base and see what all he got from that adventure. Here we are, back at Meatplow's humble home. Time to see what all he got from his adventure. And his Willager plushie. I absolutely love the plushies. I'm pretty sure they're part of Better On Bedrock. I love collectibles, and plushies are a really nice decorative thing since they're not a full block. I really wish that Mojang would add plushies into the vanilla game. It would just be really cool and give more of a meaning for killing bosses. But look at that, look how cool that is. That is just so cool. I love the Willager plushie. He's really, really cool. Hey, you stop ringing those bells, Mr. Meatplow. I guess you do deserve a little celebratory ring. Good job on your adventure. Now let's see what all you got. I see a bunch of gold, a bunch of lapis, a tree capitator book, a couple diamond pickaxes that have decent enchantments, a really good enchanted book, some potions of night vision, and a potion of strength, and a Willager eye. That's really cool. I wonder what that's used for. And a Willager hat. That's probably the best thing of all. I want to know what this flame rune is. An unactive flame rune. Maybe he can do something with it. Let's see if it's like craftable or something. And we couldn't figure it out. Still don't know what the rune is for. But here's his wallet. Look, he's rich. He has 30 diamond blocks. I'm gonna steal them all. Mwahahaha. All in all, not too bad of loot for your epic adventure. Thanks for bringing me along. And that's all we got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in next time where hopefully I'll talk more about the nether hub and the spawn mushroom. Whenever I do get around to that video, I'll be talking more about structure blocks. I used structure blocks a decent amount to assist me with building this thing, especially since it's symmetrical. I tried to copy and paste some of the sections, but we'll talk more about that when the episode appears. Grayson's also been working on a dungeon for the nether quest so that we can open up the nether to players for them to use. I've been kind of helping a little bit with just like commands and things, but hopefully we'll get that done soon so that I can make a video on that as well. But you know, if you like this video, don't forget to like, favorite, share, and subscribe, and come back again soon. I love spending time with you. But that's all we got, so until next time, I've been your host, OmLedu, hopefully teaching you an adventure trick or two, and reminding you, as always, don't forget to have fun. Bye-bye.